Okay, so these ideas are born out of Krav Maga's 360 defense and Tony Blauer's spear system outside 90. In Krav Maga's 360 defense, the practitioners are instructed to, from a neutral or natural stance or ready stance, to deal with attacks, defending attacks that are coming from them in a 360-degree framework here. So if the partner is throwing something down, boom, boom, and they can defend it from all these different angles, which is discussed about that this is a reflexatory-like movement. And in speaking of reflexatory-like movements, a person is either going to, if the threat is coming at them, a person is either going to meet the threat, they're going to go to it, or they're going to cower from it. They're going to cover from it. Think of a box falling on your head. You're either going to go to it or you're going to cover from it. So we work both ideas, and we're just now exploring the going to it idea. We've been doing a lot of cover methods. So for today, what we've been working on is using Krav Maga's outside 90, Tony Blauer's outside 90, Krav's 360. Traditional martial artists might call these rising blocks. We've been using these in a different fashion, putting them into a Filipino-like flow. So the first drill is just going back and forth. Attack, attack. We put in covers on our heads. We don't just throw and keep our arms out or down when we're throwing our strikes. We always practice covering our heads because we believe that there is always more than one threat that we're actually going to be facing. So we want to train ourselves to have covers on our heads. My bad. So this is doing outside 90, 360, rising blocks or something similar, traditional karate, in a flow-like fashion. And then you just mix your feet so you work your opposite side. Then what we're doing is using the same idea, but having the partners doing an X-like strike. I'm going to grab a stick real fast to show that while these hammer fists are, yes, hammer fists, and they're coming in an X-like fashion, some, particularly Filipino practitioners, will see these as angle number ones or angles numbers two. The movement is the same, so we're turning this movement into a flow-like exercise. So the partner will throw, and then he will throw. And I will throw, and throw. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. All the while, when you're doing any of these, the idea is to be meeting the oncoming attack. I am not only trying to defend, but I am trying to be counteroffensive as well. You are hitting ulna to near ulna bone. They are uncomfortable to do these. It is great conditioning and pain tolerance drilling. So we did 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. Then we went to doing a 3-count drill. We're going to do the 3-count drill, but I'm going to show variance on the third part of this. So it'll go 1, 2. This is a variant, stopping the arm here. Even in slow motion and doing this with slow your partner, you need to be careful because there is a propensity to have a hyperextension of the elbow right here. So you have to be very careful in doing this with partner, especially if you start picking up the speed and you start getting the drill down really well. Watching this flex here, subtly that can start to cause damage. So it'll go 1, 2, 3. You're coming on the underside, catching it. Another variant is 1, 2, meeting it with your outside 90 or 360, pushing it out. Another variant, 1, 2, is to catch it. Let's do that again. 1, 2, catch it, but you're open, right? He's going to throw that cross right at my face. Bang. So you need to be wary of this. If you're going to be catching somebody like this, you're going to need to start to move them. Okay, these are moments in time. All these particulars of any drill are moments in time. Another variant. 1, 2 is catching it with the elbow. So we did first catch with the elbow here with the cover, then a catch here, and then we catched here, and then we catched here. Okay? Again, this one you're going to have to move. These put you in nice control positions. It's not taking much for me to start to put pressure, pull up, push down, and get him to start to bend and move. So some nice flow drills that can be seen in different arts, put into a Filipino flow